Welcome back, YouTubers, to my channel of an everyday life of an Aspie. If you haven't been following me right now and you're new to my channel, I'm AspieAnswersAll, and I'm all about sharing my life stories with AS, OCD and the like, as well as creating mental health awareness versus basically just tips and advice of everyday topics that we may go through, be it, self-hate, depression, anxiety and the like. So without further ado, I welcome you newbies onto my channel with open arms right now. To the LBs, hopefully these videos that I've been sharing with you all has been some sort of motivation and some sort of encouragement to you all, and alignment just to hopefully give you a heads up to what's going on around me, as well as just, like I said, for both of us newbies and oldies to connect one way or another inside the YouTube community or outside the YouTube community, be it on, if you guys been following me on Facebook communities as well. So no further ado, basically this one is basically going to be another letter series that I usually write with my food for thought that I'm opening up to right now, even though in the next few ones over I'm not sure if I should, like I said to one of the person, to share my personal experience of what I've been through, of what I said about the abuse and side of things, just to give you a heads up. I'm not trying to dwell on all these topics of some of the things that has been addressed so far, as many people may think that, I'm here just to share my life stories and have a voice out for, others that may not have a voice. And even though, like, I've noticed that, many people are just a bit fearful of sharing their life stories because of the fear of judgment or fear of just, rejection or whatever it may be. And I feel that, we should be able to just connect one way or another. And also though now, as I said, this is another Dear Letter series, and this one's basically going to be like the Dear to Future Generations. So I'm sorry, my uptake on it, on what it's all about, of what I've been thinking about to share with you all. Dear Future Generations, I'm writing this letter and reading this letter out to you right now from the past, and also, maybe, shall we say, just in the present while I'm here today, to apologise to you on behalf of the ones that were living in the past or in the present. Sorry we have left you a huge mess of our own for you to clean up, however. Also, sorry for the wrongdoings that we have been doing that you're so caught up with right now, basically, and tied down in our own doings. To do something that we could have changed our own attitudes, thinking and behaviours towards what was going on in reality of this big world of ours, of our planet Earth. To do something that we could have changed our attitudes, behaviours, thinking, also basically to be able to open our eyes in reality to what we were doing wasn't even right. Sorry for listening to the wrong people that misled us and had us to believe that what we were doing was right in the first place, when in reality it wasn't wrong for everyone, when in fact we know it was quite the opposite. Sorry for listening to the ones making excuses in their lives, and also ourselves in it were the ones listening to those excuses and lies from those other people that we were listening to in the first place. They created that bigger mess of the world, and we are at fault, obviously, taking that blame. We are obviously the ones basically having to, basically, on my behalf, apologise to you for listening to these lies and excuses time and time again, basically, that created a bigger mess of the world that we live in, and now you're suffering from our mistakes and choices that we made, and you'll hate to clean it all up, when in reality we could have done something to prevent this from happening in the first place, by taking that full accountability and responsibility, obviously, also for our own actions, thoughts and behaviours towards whatever it was to come. I'm sorry that it looks like, after listening to the ones that were making these excuses and lies to us, was to sit back and do nothing, however. I pray and hope you'll find your own heart peace to forgive us. I pray and hope, despite the way the earth is now, I wish for you all to see what it was like and what it was. Marriage may have gone wrong though, and didn't realise how blessed and fortunate and what we had before it was all gone. For example, I'm probably going to guess about you dreaming, envisioning about all the beauty we had once on this earth, of this planet life of ours. For example, the Amazon desert, it was actually called the Amazon forest, where the obviously orangutans used to live. There were plenty of trees as well, and all its goodness, and you don't know how much about trees, right? Or you may do. correct me if I'm wrong. Let me tell you how it works from what I've learned in my biology books, and just biology and nature in itself when I was basically talking it down. Trees are amazing creations with well-beings. As we breathe air from it, it cleans up all the pollution, obviously, stores and purifies water, gives us medication for curing diseases, providing certain foods to feed us on, which is at the moment, again, so empty. Sorry to tell you that we burnt them down, cutting them down with heavy yet brutal machines and creating paper, money or cash, however, with other pictures imprinted on it. What brings me more pain and tears in my eyes, though, however, that is filled with sadness and sorrow, is due to many of us don't really know about our tomorrows. So I'm sorry that we've put profit above people, greed about the need, rule of gold before the actual golden rule. I'm sorry that we've used nature with the credit card spending limits, obviously, during most of the animal species are leading up to extinction right now. Stealing your opportunity and chance to forever see all their wonders and uniqueness, or becoming friends to all of them. Sorry that we polluted the ocean so much to the point where you can have fun with your friends or family by swimming in it and to see what was lying underneath these oceans or seas. But most of all, I'm sorry about our mindsets and our attitudes, as we had the nerve to cause this destruction and progress. The thing about truth, it can be denied and turned into lies, and avoiding when we're so oblivious and blinded to the truth as well as what's really going on today. I'm sorry for future generations that our carbon footprint sinking a hole and didn't create a beautiful garden and a plenty. I'm sorry that you paid full attention to the ice. You were the ones paying attention to the ice melting away in the Antarctic so fast and right before our eyes. Nothing's there for the Atlantic animals, obviously, in this time and need. Because obviously it's most to do with their home that we're running based on, again, our wrong choices, behaviours and attitudes towards everything around us, as well as based on these everyday choices, attitudes and behaviours. Everyone around us will have to suffer along with us. I'm sorry we doomed you and gloomed you, most likely, and couldn't find another planet. But let's rephrase this. I'm not actually sorry. I'm going to be real and honest as I can be while I'm in front of you. And basically, as I can speak on behalf of the past generation, as an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. We can correct this right now. How, you may be asking? We are the roots, and with the roots we can take care of each other around us, basically, as well as ourselves. We're the foundation in this generation to come. It's up to us to take care of the planet, as this is our only home, and we need to change our hearts, attitudes, thoughts and behaviours, and more importantly, we need to be a part of the nature to save the nature, to save us. Whatever we're fighting for, racism or poverty or any other everyday relationships, encounters of what is more important to us. And if we don't fight for the environment as well, however, we're going to be extremely extinct along with everything else that was on our planet we called home, our planet Earth. Well, basically, this ends dear future generations of my lead-up series so far. Give me the like for thumbs up, basically, that you're enjoying it. Basically, also give me a follow down of, following me on Twitter, Facebook, AspieAnswersAll. Basically, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Share the videos around that you feel to share around with people around you, basically, that you feel to share, basically, because as I said, I'm an encourager, motivator, sort of thing. I want to build people up, not to build people down. Also, feel free to, while subscribing to my channel, hopefully it will be daily, weekly vlogs. I can't always guarantee it, because I'll let you know if mine, as they say, my schedule changes, as well as just any other everyday things. Do what you love what you do, love yourself, take care of yourself, basically, and also, thanks for your support, thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon. bye.